It's Saturday afternoon and it's raining goals at Charlton Park. But unfortunately for the home side, the goals are being kicked by the visitors from Sea Lake Nandalee, who are in a different class to the Navy Blues.
Boys, our effort, I can't fault that. Our effort is there, all right? It's just the little things, like we're making silly turnovers in. Come in closer, please.
Led by 10 goals from former Adelaide Crows spearhead Josh Jenkins, the Tigers run out 104-point winners, leaving Charlton winless and anchored to the bottom of the ladder. The Charlton community is here in force. There's an underlying current of concern about the lopsided contest.
45 grand for that!
And it all centres around money.
Keep going, boys. Couple of minutes.
Country football clubs have always paid for players, but in the decade before COVID, it started to get out of hand, forcing AFL Victoria to install a salary cap.
All right, if there's one day where I want you to show a bit of heart...
In the North Central League, the salary cap is $120,000 per club. But for clubs like Charlton, it's hard to compete with sides who can pay most or all of the salary cap.
When you're trying to recruit from all a similar area, it's very hard when they could go half an hour up the road and getting paid 3 or 4 times more.
Some good offers to move away, play at different clubs for not too bad money, but I don't know, it didn't really interest me too bad, not playing for money or anything.
As Wangaratta come out on the ground.
There's been constant speculation and rumours around country football about whether clubs are making secret payments outside the cap.
Knocked it over.
In 2022, the rumours became reality when the Wangaratta Magpies were stripped of their Ovens and Murray premiership after breaching the salary cap by $28,000.
Any breach in that space where it's deliberate is an alarm bell.
In response, AFL Victoria audited every team that played in a grand final last year. Of 118 clubs, it found 4 had breached the cap. Alexandra was fined $25,000 and lost 4 premiership points this season, while fellow Outer Eastern League club Emerald was fined $8,000. Mooroopna and Robinvale Euston also received fines, with AFL Victoria determined to show they're serious about the crackdown.
If you're just there to put silverware in a cupboard, you'll find every means possible and talk about buying premierships and that sort of thing, and 2 years later they're on their knees because they've given everything and not built a club around the sports.
Peter Cole was chairman of the Heathcote District League and says policing the salary cap was an impossible task for local administrators.
In my 6 years of chairman of the Heathcote League, I would have had hundreds of conversations with people saying that this player's getting such and such and underhand payments and all that sort of stuff.
But AFL Victoria believes it's getting on top of the issue, appointing a team of salary cap police to help. It says the money being spent by clubs is sustainable, but not everyone is happy.
The clubs that have got the money are the ones who are going to be winning because they're buying all the players.
Gisborne's Vice President wants all player payments scrapped, saying it's ruining country football.
It's destroying clubs. It's not going to get any better.
AFL Victoria says the solution lies in its other equalization measure, the points cap, where each player is assigned a points value according to their experience, with clubs then restricted from recruiting too many highly rated players.
Here in Charlton, fans say the salary cap may as well be non-existent. They're calling for a tiered point system to be introduced so clubs on the bottom get more points to help them recruit players.
We're constantly reviewing it. We talk to clubs each year. There's the ability for leagues to make exceptions for clubs that need extra points and extra salary cap. So I think it's working really well.
Something's got to be done in the near future, otherwise the top clubs will be playing themselves.
Despite the 104-point loss, spirits are high in Charlton.
And what we find amazing is win, lose or draw, we'll fill that dining room up with over 200 meals a night. Come in, guys.
Thank you.
As supporters line up at the bar to support the club and wash away the bitter taste of defeat. Shannon Schubert, ABC News, Charlton.